Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea, and as you could tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a reading vlog, and I haven't done one in quite literally forever. But this is not going to be any type of reading vlog, no. This is going to be helping me get out of a reading slump reading vlog because I am in a reading slump. Honestly, anything longer than 2 weeks is too long for me. And it's been more than 2 weeks. Or that's what it feels like. So, help me get out of a reading slump. I don't know what we're going to start with at all. Might take me a minute to find out. But I did ask a few people what they recommend when getting out of a reading slump. And they said sports romance, quick little fluffy sports romance thrillers, something fast paced, short books, like anything under 200 pages type books. And I'm gonna look through my bookshelves, my many bookshelves, to find something. I don't know what that something's gonna be, but hopefully we find something. So yeah, come join me. I think this is the first time it's ever felt like I was book shopping in my own library of books. This is the first time it's ever of book shopping. And honestly, all I could say is I think I have a good haul. That's all I could say. Hey guys, so I finally finished And Every Morning The Way Home Gets Longer and Longer by Frederick Bachman. Did it take me a while to read this book? Yes. Is this book 75 pages long? Also yes. But I started reading. I stopped after page 7 because I was getting tired. And I thought I was going to take a nap. I didn't take a nap. I was doom scrolling for several hours. And then I started watching TV. Because I forgot what I set time to do today was read. That's quite literally all I wanted to do today was read. But a girl is in a reading slump, so of course that didn't happen until the end of the day. So I started, once I stopped watching TV, I finally devoured this book, this novella, this 75-page torture device. I love this book. This book is amazing. You will not stop crying, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you want to cry, you need to cry, pick up this book. I don't know how to say it without spoiling anything. Just know it follows a grandson and his grandfather who is losing his memory and is trying to explain everything to his grandson. I quite literally don't know how to put words together like Frederick Bachman, clearly. Love this book. There's a lot of amazing quotes in here. And I'm gonna say one that's not spoiler at all, but something I wish I did when I was younger, but I quite literally didn't do. Our teacher made us write a story about what we want to be when we're big. What did you write? I wrote that I wanted to concentrate on being little first. I wish I did that when I was younger. I wish I concentrated on being young, enjoying the youth, enjoying life to its fullest, like everything that I took for granted, or I think I took for granted now that I'm looking back and reflecting on my younger self. I wish I didn't want to grow up so fast, but now I also have to remember that I am also young now, and not to take for granted what my life has for me now, you know? Because one day you're always going to be your younger self now, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm trying to remember this because after reading that, I was like, wow. But obviously, I gave this sad book a 5-star because this book is amazing and I could never give anything Frederick Bachman writes under 5 stars. Let's be honest. I'd read his grocery list and it would be amazing. Yeah, so now I'm in a deeper reading slump than I was when I started this video. So I'm actually gonna go watch TV now. I'm not gonna read anything tonight. Yeah, okay. Till the next time I decided to pick up a book. So, I slept on my writing. I slept on my thoughts and feelings. Well, barely, because I stayed awake like 2 hours after I finished reading. I was like, what? Honestly, I still don't know how I really feel. Like okay, she's like a little dirty. she's just a little dirty. So in her own league, I finally finished her last night. So I did finish her before Friday, because that was my goal, is I was gonna finish this book because I only had 20% left before Friday. So it was good. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed reading this book. I thought it was going to help me get out of a reading slump, right? But I'm still feeling slumpy. So my thoughts and opinions about this book, without spoiling it to the best of my ability, I don't think I spoiled it, but I don't know. I wasn't, like, I was loving it at first, and then I was just annoyed. I was just annoyed, you know? Because, what do you mean? Like, what? At one point, I did want a DNF just because I was scared that there wasn't going to be, that there was going to be a conflict where there didn't need to be, but I don't know why I thought that. Because it's Liz Tomforty. Like, what? I do love her writing, and I love the Windy City series. I enjoyed that the characters from the Windy City series made an appearance. Well, some of them, Isaiah and Kai did, at least. Miller and Kennedy also and little Max. But I don't know. I just didn't love the book. A few things that annoyed me. Loved the characters. I don't know how to explain it. There's just something that I wasn't loving without spoiling. There was like, okay, without spoiling, there was just something that was how can I say this? In my opinion, the forbidden romance trope didn't need to be there. In my opinion. Like, at one point, it was getting annoying with how often they were saying, like, we can't. I was like, what? Like, if you don't know, like, the whole premise, like, the storyline follows the baseball coach, Emmett. I was thinking Monty, and I was like, wait, his first name is Emmett. And the owner of the team, Reese, she's the owner, my opinion. Their forbidden trope did not need to be there. I mean, it was there. I liked the characters. I did enjoy the beginning, like 60% through the book. After 60, it just kind of, it was fine. It just like, it was going like this, and then it just, you know, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm thinking like a 4 star, maybe. I was gonna say 3.75, but I was like, no, 4 star, 4, just 4. It was good. I do like it. I did enjoy myself while reading it. It just, I wanted a little more. I don't know what that more was, but I wanted it. I don't know. I think after rewind it back, and I was expecting more. I don't know. Yeah. Like, after rewind it back and Caught Up, I loved Caught Up. I just loved, I don't know. Like, I mean, the series, the Windy City series as a whole, 5 stars. Are all the books in the Windy Cities for me 5 stars? No. I mean, this 4 stars, not a bad rating. Quite enjoyed myself. I was missing something. That's my personal opinion after reading this book. I am still in a slump. Because there's not a book that I want to read right after, right? Like, usually after I read a book, I'm like, oh my God, like, it's sad. I have my emotions. I hate that I finished a book. Usually it's a sad book, so I take a day. But I'm like, a book like this, it wasn't sad. Like, it's a romance, right? Like, some romances are sad, like a Thousand Boy Kisses. But I typically just pick up a next book. Like, I have my rest in the morning. I'm like, what am I reading? Today, quite literally, don't want to read anything. There's like, nothing is calling my name. Like, I want to read, but nothing is speaking to me. Yeah, that's where I'm at today. This lovely reading update. So, I did start book of the month. And this book might save your life. And this is actually the first book of the month I've ever picked up. And I have quite a few book of the months. Because technically, there is a book of the month that I read. And I actually don't know if I rated it on the app. But I thought I probably didn't. Because I was like, wait, I have no ratings for any of them. And I was like, oh, maybe I didn't read them. No, I did read one. I technically read The Wedding People before the book arrived, though. So Yes. Anyways, that's besides the point. I started, This Story Might Save Your Life. I'd say, I think it's chapter 9 on Spotify, because I did start listening to it while I was at work, and then work ended and I read a little bit more. I didn't get that far. I'm enjoying it. Am I gonna continue it tonight? Probably not. Am I gonna continue it tomorrow? Probably not. We don't know. We don't know. Okay. All I know about this book so far, without rereading the synopsis from when I decided on this book, because I don't remember, is that this follows two best friends that have a podcast together, and one of them goes missing. And the best friend, the other one that's not missing, is trying to look for his best friend. That's all I have. That's quite literally all I have. Yeah. I do think it's good so far. I'm confused and intrigued. So yeah, I mean, I'm only on page 65. I'm proud of myself because I honestly didn't think I was gonna read today. I mean, I did start listening, but you know, I also didn't think I was gonna listen to anything. So proud of myself. Yeah. That's it. That's all the updates I have for you tonight. I might be lying to you, but I don't think I am. So, bye. Thoughts. So many thoughts and opinions. I will tell you later. Okay, so this is one of my favorite kind of thrillers where I love how it wrapped up in what I think beautifully. But I did want a little more. I just wanted a tad bit more. I don't know what I wanted, but I felt like, no, it was good. So like, I loved the ending. There was just something that I don't know was missing, but I know something was missing. Like, I feel like I think something was missing. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So now I'm at my sister's apartment, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. So now we're trying to figure out what I'm going to read tonight and the rest of the weekend. Elle Kennedy came out with Love Song, which I also want to read. Oh my god, and it's on Kindle Unlimited. This is Logan. Stop. Wait, because this is gonna be Logan and Garrett's kids. Oh my god, Logan. Okay, Logan escapes her family lake house in Tahoe, determined to shut. No men, no drama until Wyatt Graham shows up. 4 years older and far too good at getting under her skin. Wyatt is the living embodiment. I need to read this book. Wait, when the heck did this come out? It came out March 17th. Where the hell was I? Oh, in a reading slump. Okay, so I started Love Song by Elle Kennedy, and I kid you not, started giggling. I was giggling. I'm loving it. I am absolutely devouring it. I'm only on the second chapter, but I'm loving every second of it. Right, Nova? Yeah, she loves it too. She loves it. I am dying. I'm actually dying. This book is so funny. I can't. Do you know how hard it is to get a workout in when you're listening to the funniest book ever? I can't stop laughing. I love it. I love every second of it. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a reading update on Love Song. I'm on I'm on chapter 25, in the middle of chapter 25, page 278, and I'm 52% through the book. I'd been on and off reading. Well, I read this morning, and I was listening to some at work, definitely some at the gym. I think I have a clip in here somewhere of me laughing. I had to pause my workout multiple times because I had to be seated and listening because of dad chat, or like, honestly, the text messages are so freaking hilarious. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm obsessed when all the other characters from this universe come together and like I see them, because I'm like, yes, I'm here for this couple, but I'm also here for the found family that was created before, you know, like created from off campus, Briar University, the first spin-off series with Garrett Graham's daughter. Like, I'm obsessed. And I'm here for this. I'm loving it. I would be reading it right now, actually, but I was listening to some and reading at the same time while I was eating dinner. And right now I am exhausted. I don't know if you can tell. I'm so freaking tired. But I got home like maybe 2 hours ago. And I want to walk Nova again, but I walked her 2 hours ago. And it's cold. I'm freezing. I quite literally, I could get ready for bed, but I don't want to leave the apartment once I get ready for bed, you know? So, remember in the last clip, I think it was, when I said I was tired and I'll read like after I get ready for bed, and I'm gonna read on the Kindle. So I'm reading on the Kindle. Ow. And I have 2 hours and 51 minutes left in this book. I am 69% through the book. And I'm loving it. Like, this book, I think this might be the book that gets me out of my reading slump. Oh my god. Is this the last book of the video? God, I hope so. No offense. I love recording this video. It was so fun. But I want to be out of a reading slump so bad. I think this might be it. Who knows? We'll see after I finish this. We'll see. What if it puts me in another reading slump? I actually might cry. Like, it's so good. Okay, it's 2:17 in the morning, and I finally finished the book. And apparently there's going to be another book. I can't believe I finished it. I don't know what I'm going to read. I'll tell you guys in the morning when I have thoughts. More thoughts other than wanting to sleep. Yeah, okay, bye. So, last night, early this morning, I should say, I finished love song by L. Kennedy. And this book was everything I didn't know I needed to get out of a book slump. It made me laugh. It made me cry. I truly could not stop laughing. I was smiling from ear to ear. I loved every dad chat, group chat, or literally any group chat. Loved all the characters. Before I get into like more detail, I will say that this book follows Blake Logan, which is John Logan and Grace's daughter from The Mistake, the second book in the Off-Campus series, and Wyatt Graham, which is Hannah and Dean's son. And they are childhood friends to lovers, basically, because they grew up together. They're family friends, et cetera, et cetera. She's liked him for a really long time. Yeah, and he didn't really feel the same. But the book does have a prologue, and it starts 3 years before, for chapter 1. It's good. I enjoyed myself. There were parts that lost me, a bit, because it went from slow and I was loving everything. And I thought, like, oh, wow. Okay, so I will say, I don't know if it's in the, what's the word? Trigger warnings. Because I don't read trigger warnings. I probably should, but it does deal with a heavy topic. And I was like, oh wow, like this is, I'm glad you're recognizing something, and because like I believe, like, based off of the first book of the Off-Campus series, Hannah's story, like, she also deals with something really heavy and dark, and I can't remember like all the details, but I think she did a decent job covering that heavy topic. In my opinion, I think they could have added more, because in the beginning, when they first started talking about this topic, I thought they were doing really good, up until the point where I was like, okay, but like, what about this? Like, why aren't they weren't, in my opinion, there wasn't enough on the topic, or like how to deal with everything. I think they just like moved past that a little too fast, in my opinion. But other than that, I did enjoy the book. I wish there was more pages. This book was like 400 pages. I wish there was more, just so they could have covered everything they needed to cover to handle this topic. But other than that, I enjoyed the book. I mean, I read it. I really enjoyed the book. I mean, I read it in 2 days, basically. I mean, yeah, basically, because this is the fastest I've read a book recently, like book slump, and all. But even before the book slump, that was the fastest I've read a book in months, mainly because like work, hanging out with friends and spending time with them. And I love doing that, but I missed, like not wanting to sleep because I need to finish and I need to see what happens in the book. But with that being said, because I think they did move a little too fast on the topic, I will be giving this book a 4.5. But I did enjoy it. I mean, I was laughing, crying. I mean, I just wish there was a little more, but I did enjoy everything. Everything else was great. Like the side characters, because you get to see more of the second gen kids, and all that, I will say I like Wyatt. I do like him. Towards the end, I like him a little more. There's just some things that I wish he didn't do. Or that he could, you know, because he's just, for somebody who's like 25, it's giving a little young. He's acting a little younger than I would like, you know. She's 21. She had just turned 21. I don't love all the things she did either, but pushing those like without like that in my head, I enjoyed the book. I did enjoy it. I would have given this book, I think, either a 4.75 or a 5-star if they added a little more to the topic at hand. Also, like, if there was a little more character development from Wyatt. I mean, there was, but there's some things that he says, and I'm like, or does, that I'm like, I could have done without that, but I enjoyed the book, you know? Even this, and even the side characters, like this other second gen kids, I'm like, you guys are children though, so I can't really say much on that. I'm just hoping if and when their book comes out, there's more growth. Yeah. I think that's all I need to say. Because, like, I loved, my favorite part of this whole book, the group chats, not gonna lie. The dads, so funny. The funniest. And because they're just so funny. I love when I get sprinkles of them, because the dads, the moms, this other second gen, like, honestly, the group, I just love I just love them. I can't stop thinking about them. I love them. Yeah, but those are my thoughts and opinions on Love Story. I enjoyed it, and I think I'm happy to finally say we finished this video, because I think, watch me not, but I think I am no longer in a reading slump. And I'm scared to say that because, like, watch me later. Like, watch me not be able to pick up a book. No, I think I could pick up another book. I think I have one in mind. But yeah, that's everything I have to say. Sorry, my camera keeps on moving. That's everything I think I have to say on that. So in this video, I think I read 4 books. What books did I read? Frederick Bachman. And Every Morning the Way Home Gets Longer and Longer. It's the exact, I think. I read Play Along. No. Rewind It Back. No. That was the book that got me in the slump. In Her Own League. I was like, it's one of the Windy City. I was like, no, it's the spinoff. I was like, okay. So In Her Own League. And I read This Story Might Save Your Life. Loved. And Love Song by L. Kennedy. I did enjoy it. Other than, like, the things that I talked about. But I enjoyed it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And see you next time.